For a second time in about 2 weeks, someone who was out on bond for murder is accused in another killing.
That's right, Caitlin. The latest is Desmond Hawkins. He was given a $90,000 bond for capital murder in December of last year. Police say he killed 11-year-old Dominic Sumasek and 41-year-old Menville Solomon on October 26th. Hawkins now has another capital murder charge for allegedly shooting the child and a murder charge for the adult. And that brings us to another story in our series Breaking Bond. Fox 26's Randy Wallace tells us about a family being terrorized by a 20-year-old walking free on 3 felony bonds.
According to court documents, 20-year-old Nashawn LaCarl Kelly didn't do one thing he was ordered to do while out on 3 felony bonds. But police say he did continue his crime spree and brag about it on social media.
When someone makes him angry or things don't go his way, he gets very violent.
This woman, who asked not to be identified, is talking about 20-year-old Nashawn LaCarl Kelly. On April 23rd, Kelly was given 2 felony bonds for aggravated assault with a family member and tampering with evidence. 230th Criminal District Court Judge Chris Morton, seen here on YouTube, granted Kelly those bonds. His bond conditions include wearing an ankle monitor and house arrest. He didn't do that, but that didn't stop Judge Morton from giving Kelly another felony bond for another aggravated assault on July 6th.
So now he's out not on 1, not on 2, but 3 felony bonds, of which 2 would be classified as violent.
Very upset about that, because you're giving him the opportunity to hurt an innocent person or hurt me or my family.
Here's Kelly in a store surveillance video. Before it all ends, Kelly attacks 2 men with brass knuckles. One of them is this woman's son. We'll call her Sue.
As a person, I have to fear for my family, so that's even going to the grocery store. I have to be protected.
Sue says Kelly fired 13 gunshots into her house. Thanks to Judge Morton, she says she and her family are living in fear.
Why aren't you doing your job? Why aren't you making sure that these repeated felons aren't following their bond conditions?
What kind of knucklehead is going to tell the whole world that he's basically committed a felony?
That would be Kelly, who bragged about this incident on Snapchat right after it happened. On October 21st, the DA's office filed a motion asking Judge Chris Morton to revoke all of Kelly's felony bonds, calling him a danger to the community. Judge Morton didn't sign it, but Kelly picked up an additional aggravated assault with a weapon charge.
So on November 3rd, when the court called out his name, Mr. Kelly wasn't there, period.
Now Kelly is wanted for 3 felony bond forfeitures. In our last Breaking Bond report, we told you how Judge Chris Morton gave Jesus Gallego 5 bonds. Now he's charged with murdering his girlfriend. Instead of ignoring my calls, Judge Morton, please explain why allowing a defendant to remain on bond, even after violating all the conditions of those bonds, a good idea. Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.